guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me and I'm going to be doing a full face of my favourite makeup. So going to be using all my favourite products to create this look here. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's pretty, neutral standard for me, but I really enjoyed all these products. I don't get a proper chance to use all of these often and I really do enjoy it. So I've got some really fun bits to play with today. Hope you stick around and enjoy it, and make sure you subscribe because I'm uploading every single day up until Christmas. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so I've done my base and I have primed my eyes. We're all ready to go. So I am going to go in with eyeshadow. So the palette that I've picked is the Beauty Bay X Jade palette. I have only used this a few times, but I do absolutely adore it. Beauty Bay is my favourite eyeshadow brand and this is my favourite palette from them. I was debating using the Natasha Denona Metropolis, but I thought I've used that already in my most expensive makeup video and I didn't want it to be too repetitive. I don't know definitely where I would rank all my palettes in terms of best, but I thought favourite brand and favourite palette from that brand, this one would make the most sense. This is a super diverse and super colourful palette. As you can see, there is loads of colours and everything like that. I did a whole video swatching this and doing a first impressions, which I'll link in the cards. But I think today I do just want to do a neutral look. Sorry if that's like extremely boring. I really want to use the shade Alien and maybe a little bit of Sunshine Skin on my outer corner and then just maybe a little bit of a neutral look. Sorry if that's like incredibly boring. I know this palette is stunning, but like I've got stuff to do today. I've got more videos to film and I don't want to be doing like a crazy dramatic look. So I think I will just go a little bit neutral. I'm going to start with the shade Good Vibes Only in the crease and then work my way to Affirmation. I think this kind of more neutrally yet transition colour here. So I'm just going to pop that through my crease. This is a really light colour. I could probably use this as a lip setting shade if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna use this for this. If I'm looking over here, it's because that is where my mirror is, hence why I need to look there to do my makeup, obviously. So yeah, I'm super excited for this video. I don't think, because I do so much Project Pan content and I'm focusing on so many products, I never really actually get a chance to just do a full face of like my actual favourite makeup. So I'm really looking forward to this. I love, obviously, all these products. They are my favourites. So I'm really excited for this video and I love it. I'm really excited. So that's all gone in through the crease. So now I think I want to pop, what should I go with? They don't really have a mid-toned brown that isn't kind of cool toned. I think I want to go in with a little bit of Natural Beauty, which is a bit of a corally colour, and maybe go in with a little bit of Nefertiti, I think. Hopefully that doesn't make it too cool, but I'm going to go in with the coral just to make sure it is a little bit warm, and I hope it doesn't go too muddy as well. Wow, that's really, I changed it to a coral look, but that's fine. But I'm hoping that putting it on a bit of a warmer base will kind of make it pull a little bit more warm, but we will see. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's obviously not super warm, but it's pulling a little bit warmer than it did in the pan. Obviously a little bit cool, and so I'm just using that for a little bit of depth, just to kind of deepen up my outer corner. And now I think I want to go in with a bit more of the shade Taro up here. You can't see that up here. This kind of like warm orangey neutral colour, and I'm just going to pack that on to kind of continue to kind of like add a little bit more depth. I don't want it too deep. I'm doing a very kind of neutral natural look today, so not wanting anything too deep or dramatic. Okay, so now I think I'm going to tap into a little bit of maybe kind of Space Jam mixed with Red Planet, just because it is kind of a little bit more warm toned and I do want to just kind of deepen it up a bit without making it too red. I'm also just going in with a little bit of Angel from the North, which is that kind of really deep burgundy in the top corner here, this one up here. As you can probably tell, I had no idea where I was going with this look initially. I didn't really have anything in mind, just I wanted to do something a little bit more neutral rather than the massive colour that you see in the palette as a whole. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the way that that looks now. Just kind of a basic kind of orangey browny kind of crease with a little bit of a deeper red in the outer corner. Looks super messy right now, I do understand, but it will obviously be cleaned up, so please do trust the process. I'm now going to dip into Tourmaline here, this black, and I'm just going to use that to tightline my eyes. And now I'm going to pop in with my NYX glitter glue just on my lid, just to help the kind of sparkles stick a little bit better. And I think I'm just going to start off with Alien all over the lid. I'm not sure if I do want to use Sunshine Skin. I might just want to do a little bit of a gold lid. Okay, I do think I'm just going to try and tap some Sunshine Skin in the outer corner just to see how that looks. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's just giving it a little bit more dimension. So that is super pretty, obviously. Now we're just going to do the other eye. I'm probably going to pop on a little bit of Sunshine Skin first, just because I prefer layering lighter shimmers on top of darker ones. I just didn't know if on the first eye I wanted to use two. Okay, yeah, I love the way that those shimmers look. They are absolutely stunning. So obviously I do understand that the eye look looks a little bit odd right now because it's so messy, but please do bear with. It's a massive trust the process. So now we're going to go in with my base, and we're going to slowly start to make this look a little bit more presentable, because obviously right now we are not looking presentable. So for primer, I've chosen to go with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in Matte. I've got this one pretty recently, but I do think this is kind of a new favourite. I just really like the way it works. I think it mattifies really nicely, and some people have said it has a weird scent. I don't see that too much. That doesn't bother me. I don't think it smells that weird personally, but yeah, I really like it. It really mattifies nicely. I would prefer if it was slightly more gripping, but I mean, it doesn't claim to be gripping, so I can't criticize it for not being gripping, do you know what I mean? And I'm just going to pop that all over my face. Okay, so then for foundation, I've gone with the Maybelline True Skin Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid. This is stunning. I love the way this foundation works. I think it's really natural, really beautiful. I've just got the shade 02 Neutral Ivory, and I think it is gorgeous. So what I like to do is just pop a little bit on my finger and then dot that kind of around my face. Okay, so now I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend this in. I understand I've just dotted it really randomly. I like to go in with a bit less first, and then I feel like you can build it up rather than starting with like the full opacity that you want it, because then you can end up looking a little bit cakey. I really like this one because, like as its name says, it is really just a natural foundation. I feel like it really just sinks into my skin and just blends in so nicely, so you can't even properly tell that you're wearing foundation, I think, in a lot of cases. So yeah, I love this one, and I've just put on a light layer, and I think that's enough for me coverage wise. So I'm now going to pop into my concealer. I've actually picked the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I have the shade 3 Ivory. I like this one a lot. I'm just going to pop this on my under eyes and also use it to kind of clean up my eyeshadow slightly. Gonna pop a little bit on the redness around my nose and any breakouts that I have on my chin, and then just blend this all in. Okay, so now I'm going to pop a little bit of powder just on my under eyes to prevent them from creasing. I'm going to go in with the same beauty blender and just pop it on there just lightly to kind of set it down so it doesn't crease there. Okay, so that is my kind of base done. Now we're going to go in with kind of complexion cheek products. First thing I have to use is the e.l.f. cream contour palette. This is my only cream contour, but I do enjoy it. I think it's really nice quality. I clearly am going to go in with this shade, as you can tell from the high amounts of use in it, and I'm just going to pop this in the hollows of my cheekbones and kind of bring it up a little bit so it looks like that almost, and then blend that in, obviously. Okay, so that is it all applied. I love how easily it blends in. I think it looks really pretty and it adds a lovely little bit of dimension. So for cream blush, I'm going to be going in with my MUA Makeup Academy blushed liquid cream blush in the shade Taupe Tango. This is such a stunning kind of neutral brownie reddy shade. I think it's stunning. So I pop this on a flat brush, and you really don't need a lot. I only do about that much, and then I just tap that onto my cheeks. Again, I like to go in with less at first and then kind of build it up, and that is how quickly that blends in. So now I'm going to pop a little bit on the other cheek and across my nose, and I'm going to pop a teeny tiny bit more onto the other side just to ensure that they are equal. And there you go, that is the blush all applied. It's really gorgeous, glowy, and I love the tone. I think it's just so stunning, and I just love it. I think it's gorgeous, and it just blends like a dream. So pretty. So now for powder, I'm going to go in the same powder. I'm using the Body Shop face base. I don't love this, but it works fine. I'm panning it, so it's fine. I'm just going to pop this everywhere all over my face to set my makeup. Okay, so that is all my face now set down, and I'm going to pop in with some bronzer and blush and highlight. So my favourite bronzer is actually the Beauty Bay bronzer. This is in the shade Fawn. I really like this. I think it's stunning and just adds a really gorgeous kind of warm glow. So I'm just going to tap into this one, blend it onto my cheeks, and just tap a little bit onto my forehead, and same on the other side. Okay, so I'm all bronzed up now, and it's time for blush. My favourite blush is actually a new blush to me. This is the Cover FX monochromatic blush duo in Warm Honey. I've been wanting this forever, and then I kind of took it off my wish list and then I saw it on sale for half off on Beauty Bay, and I was like, OMG, I need it. And this shade is just stunning. I love it. So I'm going to tap into the matte side first and just pop this on my cheeks. Obviously, that's what you do with blush. And I think this just gives such a gorgeous, like semi-natural, but just like stunning colour. I feel like this is like my favourite tone of blush to wear. Like a kind of burnt pinky colour, and I'm going to pop it on the nose too. Then I'm just going to do a light tap into the shimmery side and just kind of pop that over the top. I know you can kind of mix them together. I do that sometimes, but I like to kind of control the amount of the shimmer one I put on because I am putting on highlighter afterwards. So you might think that's a little bit excessive with the blush, but I just love it. I love the way that blush looks, especially this one when it's like more of a kind of neutral, like browny tone. It's almost like a brown toned pink. So stunning. Obsessed with it. So now for highlighter. I actually don't know what my favorite highlighter is because I have been panning a highlighter for about 18 months now, so I haven't really had a chance to test out my highlighters. But out of the ones I have used a couple of times, I'm going to go with the Becca Moonstone. This is a cult favorite, so I feel like it's going to be a good representation for like my favorite makeup. So I'm just grabbing a small highlighter brush and I'm just going to tap into Moonstone and apply to my cheeks. Okay, and now for the nose. And I like to do the kind of little bit in between my eyebrows too. I love putting loads of highlighter on there. I think that looks so pretty. So yeah, that is my highlight done. I think it's really pretty, really glowy. That looks a little bit muddy. It is just on camera. In person it doesn't, I promise. It looks more like this side. Okay, so now time for brows. I just do the same thing in my brows every day. I use an eyeshadow and the Glossier Boy Brow. So I'm just going to super quickly fast forward through that and you won't have to watch it because it's exceedingly boring. Okay, so that's brows done, and I'm gonna go back into my eyes to do a bit of the lower lash line. I'm gonna pop a little more of the kind of neutral tarot color on my crease just to kind of bring that back. I feel like the red has like overtaken it slightly. Okay, yeah, so I definitely like the way that that looks now. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go in with just a bit of the kind of Affirmation and Tarot shade, the kind of browns that I tried to focus my crease on, and then it went really red, but we'll ignore that. Okay, and then I want to add a little bit of a shimmer. I think I'm going to go in with Halo, which is this kind of like pale nude-ish for me shimmer, and I'm going to pop that on the inner part of the lower lash line. And then I think I want to use Milky Way in the inner corner, which is just a pink to kind of white duochrome shade, and it kind of reflects like a hot pink, and I think it's so pretty. And I've got a tiny bit of red in the look, so I can say it's because of that, but yeah. That is what that looks like. I'm gonna go with a tiny little bit more of the matte I use on my lower lash line. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way that that looks. So now for some mascara. I am gonna just obviously curl my lashes and then use the Body Shop Happy Go Lash Mascara. This isn't my favorite, but it works fine. So I'm just going to pop that on. And finally for lips, I'm just gonna go in with a gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Cake Shake Gloss. It's just this really pretty kind of brown color. And that is the final look. I am super, super, super happy with the way everything turned out. Obviously, I'm not surprised considering it is all of my favorite items, but yeah, I think the look is really pretty. I'm really happy with it. I know it looks kind of basic, just like a normal kind of natural look, but really, really happy with it. I love the eyes. Beauty Bay shadows are just incredible. I don't enjoy wearing them. The lips, obviously, I love. Fenty Beauty is currently my favourite lip gloss formula. I didn't think I'd say that because I used to be very ride or die for Tower 28, but I still love them, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm really, really into these at the moment. Yeah, the highlighter is stunning. The bronzer looks fine on this side, looks slightly muddy on this side. I really do think it's just the lighting because in person you can't see that. But I do struggle with bronzers a lot. I feel like they often look a little bit muddy or patchy on me, but this side is fine. Blushes, both are stunning. I adore them. Yeah, foundation's gorgeous as well. I'm really, really happy with it. So let me just brush my hair out and then we can finish this up. Okay, so this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. Are any of these products your favorite? Let me know what your favorites are in the comments. I really would love to know. Love to get some little recommendations. But yeah, I am really happy with the look. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below. Hit subscribe, turn on the bell, join a little club. Make sure you turn on your notifications and then you'll be notified every single time that I post a new video. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there will be 2 on the screen now to pick from. I'm uploading every single day this month for Vlogmas up until Christmas, so make sure you subscribe to check that out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!